This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 2073, The Dark Side of Health and Fitness Goals by Nia Shanks of niashanks.com, and I'm Dr. Neil Malik. Welcome back to Optimal Health Daily, where I read to you from some of the most popular health and fitness blogs out there, with permission from the websites, of course, and always with a bit of my commentary at the end. And with that, let's get right to today's post as we optimize your life. The Dark Side of Health and Fitness Goals by Nia Shanks of niashanks.com. What's a health or fitness goal you're currently pursuing? Do you have a specific number of pounds you want to shed or waist circumference you want to reach? Are you working on running a 5K at a faster pace? Want to deadlift your body weight or working on getting your first body weight pull-up? Whether your goals are a bit vague, like I want to lose body fat, or specific, like I want to squat 100 pounds for 12 reps, having an outcome to work toward can keep you on track and boost workout motivation. Rather than aimlessly walking through the dark without any sense of direction, goals are a flashlight that help you navigate. Having a health or fitness goal is great, but a dark side can be lurking just beneath the surface, and too many people end up facing it without even realizing it. Exposing the dark side of health and fitness goals. Getting stronger and discovering what my body can do keeps me motivated to strength train week after week. I like to have a mix of goals I can reach in the near future and lofty goals that take much more time, patience, and proper programming to achieve. This gives me the satisfaction of being able to achieve goals regularly while providing a challenge to work toward. I like that combination. I'm closing in on a juicy deadlift personal record that falls into the lofty goal category, 275 pounds for a set of 8 reps. There's nothing particularly special about that weight. I chose it simply because it'll use most of the bumper plates I have in my gym, 2 45-pound plates and a 25-pound plate on each side of the barbell. I want that goal, and I'm getting close. There have been a few setbacks the past few months, from an illness and a stretch of lackluster training that have at times made the goal feel out of reach. But, as I alluded to, some goals demand patience and persistence. Obstacles come with the pursuit of a big goal. A recent deadlift workout called for lifting 265 pounds for a solid set of 8 reps. By solid, I mean finishing the set with 1 to 2 reps in reserve. I approached this like any normal workout, with no enthusiasm or hype. It was just a workout, a stepping stone to my goal. But as I completed the final rep of that set, I realized something. I just set a personal record, and I almost completely ignored this awesome little workout win, all because my focus was squarely aimed at the goal of pulling 275 pounds for 8 reps. That is the dark side of health and fitness goals. Being blinded to what you have done and have achieved because you haven't yet reached your goal. I'm not immune to this. About a decade ago, I would have shrugged off this personal record as no big deal because it wasn't the huge personal record I wanted. But thankfully, I've since realized that there's so much more value to working out and building a healthy lifestyle than simply setting big personal records. After pulling 265 pounds 8 times, I took a few moments to reflect on my training career and to appreciate how far I've come rather than shrugging it off because it's not the personal record I want. I thought about the first time I deadlifted 225 pounds for a single, not very pretty rep. This means there were 2 45-pound plates on each side of the barbell, a fun and huge personal record in its own right. And now, 225 pounds is a warm-up weight. We too quickly and easily toss aside our accomplishments because they're not the goal we're after. This begs the important question. What are you overlooking in your journey because you haven't reached your main goal? This dark side of neglecting to appreciate what you have done and what you're currently doing can take many different forms. For example, the individual who has lost a significant amount of weight. This person may be obsessively lamenting the last few stubborn pounds they're trying to lose. Because of their fixation on that goal, they disregard the plethora of benefits they've already attained, like improved health markers, the healthier habits they've built and solidified in the gym and in the kitchen, the physical strength and stamina they developed from working out. And this is also why it can be useful to focus on things instead of the scale. Or the individual who wants to perform their first pull-up. This goal isn't one of the easiest to achieve, and for someone who spent months working toward it, they may become discouraged if the goal still feels a long way off. The thought, I should have performed my first pull-up by now, may blind them from all they have done. Well, they've strengthened the workout habit because maybe except for a few occasions, they haven't missed a workout. They've increased their strength on numerous exercises, including cable pull-downs and assisted pull-ups. They've also discovered, to their surprise, that they're great at barbell squats and really enjoy them. But none of those accomplishments feel like enough because they still haven't reached their goal. In the continued pursuit of their goals, these individuals should make it a priority to reflect often on how much they've already achieved instead of blindly lusting after what they haven't. What about an individual who's recovering from an injury or illness? This person may not be thinking about a future goal they want to achieve, but may be constantly looking back at what they were once capable of doing. The only good option? Make the most of what they can do, where they are currently. I was in a nasty car wreck that left me with a smattering of injuries. One left me with my right leg in a full-length cast. After a month, it got cut to just below my knee, and one of the few exercises I could do in physical therapy with my atrophied thigh was leg extensions. It wasn't much, but I was grateful to be able to do them after being forced to keep it immobile for so long. I've had the privilege to work with numerous folks who've recovered from much more challenging events, and their attitude to do their best in this situation has inspired me to this day. They may not be able to lift as much or run as far as they were once capable of, but they find new goals and challenges to tackle, and they celebrate every step of the journey. The individual who is just starting out is a strength training beginner and feels like the road in front of them is long and daunting. This person may think, it would be great to look back at a lengthy list of accomplishments, but have trepidation about starting their health and fitness journey. Maybe this person has quite a bit of excess weight to lose to boost their health, or maybe they want to learn to lift for the first time, but is afraid to lift weights. The best thing to do? Take action. Then celebrate that win and use it to build momentum to take the next step. It can be anything from going for a walk, getting a gym bag packed and set by the door so it's ready to go tomorrow morning, prepare healthful lunches for the week, watch some how-to videos for exercises they want to learn how to perform. The only way to look back on all your awesome achievements is to start collecting them now. Even the smallest wins are worthy of celebration. You don't have to become complacent with your health and fitness efforts, but at the same time, don't identify who you are with what you can do in the gym or the health goals you're working towards. Have goals that are meaningful to you and make sure you enjoy the process required to achieve them. You just listened to the post titled, The Dark Side of Health and Fitness Goals by Nia Shanks of niashanks.com. What's the capital of Canada? Where do kebabs originally come from? If you can answer questions like these within 15 seconds, then Trivia Star is for you. Trivia Star is a free mobile trivia game with over 60 different categories that you get to choose from, including music, TV, animals, and celebrities. The questions get harder over time, but if you get stuck, you can use coins and gems to get hints and beat the level. And right now, Trivia Star is offering you 2,500 coins and 500 gems when you download and play. I love this game not only because it keeps my brain active, but it's also a great learning experience. And I'm not the only one. Trivia Star has thousands of 5-star reviews in the Apple Store and is the #1 trivia game on the App Store. Download it today to challenge yourself. Just go to the Apple or Google Store and search for Trivia Star. Download Trivia Star for free today and get ready to flex your brain muscles. Dr. Neil here for my commentary. I'm so glad that Nia ended this post with this statement. You don't have to become complacent with your health and fitness efforts. In the beginning, as I was reading this post, it may have sounded like Nia was arguing that goal setting may not be all that it's cracked up to be. But that wasn't her point at all, which again is why I'm so glad she clarified her perspective. Setting goals is great. In fact, researchers have found over and over again that when we set goals, and better yet, write these goals down, we are more likely to actually achieve them. But there's a caveat there. Letting your goals dictate your success and happiness isn't great. Stopping for a moment to appreciate your progress can be very motivating. It also allows us time to adjust our goals when necessary. We've all set goals that were way too out of reach. Setting this goal was great because it helped us maybe get started on our journey, but we soon realized that maybe it was too much too soon. That's okay. It's good to modify and adjust as needed. It just doesn't mean that we stop our journey completely. So yes, continue setting goals, continue writing them down, but don't let it dictate who you are. All right, that'll do it for today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with another post, and that's where your optimal life awaits.